I'm Maria Reina of Bella Cucina Maria in Port Chester, New York. My company offers catering, culinary instruction, and consulting. I'm going to be making a tomato feta pie. First, we're going to cut up the scallions. You want to try to get them pretty small, maybe 1/4 inch. And we're going to use the entire scallion, go all the way down to the white part. Next, I'm going to cut the tomatoes. And I like to use a serrated knife because it cuts through the tomato really simply. Quarter your tomatoes. I also like to use yellow and red tomatoes because it'll make it look really pretty. So now we're going to saute our scallions and tomatoes for the tomato feta pie. I'm going to add a little olive oil to the pan. Add your scallions with a little salt and a little pepper. Once your onions start to get nice and soft, we're going to add the tomatoes. Add a little bit more salt and pepper. Now you're not looking to break this completely down. You just want to warm the tomatoes and soften them up a little bit. This will take about 1 to 2 minutes. Once your tomatoes look soft, turn off the heat and let them cool down a bit. In addition to the tomatoes and scallions, I have some chopped spinach, and I'm going to add both of them together. You can certainly use fresh spinach that you saute and chop, but I use frozen. It's just as easy and just as tasty. So now we're going to finish putting together our tomato feta pie. I have a little crumbled feta cheese, and my mix has cooled down. I've got some chopped spinach in here, I have my tomatoes and my scallions. So now I'm going to add the feta cheese to our mix and some fresh basil. Mix it up, and that's basically it for the filling. So for our pies, I basically just bought a store-bought pie crust. It's going to make your life a whole lot easier. Roll it out, put a little flour on it, and get it nice and thin. So now I'm going to cut these into squares. And you can take the edges and re-roll them later. Don't worry if things aren't even. You're going to fix it up later. So basically, just take a little bit of your filling, put it right on the corner, take a little bit of water with a brush, and brush along the edge to help it stick. Flip it over and press down. You're just going to come along the edge and just give it a little push with the tines of the fork to make it look pretty. I'm going to pop these into the refrigerator for 5 minutes just so that the dough gets nice and cold again. So now I've taken my pies out of the refrigerator. They're nice and cold, and I have a little egg wash. It's basically just 1 egg that I've beaten up with a little whisk. I'm going to take the egg wash and just lightly brush the top of your pie. This is going to give it a nice golden color when it bakes in the oven. Now we're going to put them in a preheated 400-degree oven and let them bake for about 15 to 20 minutes. And here's our finished tomato feta tart. My name is Maria Reina of Bella Cucina Maria, and great food is personal.